Reno from Planet Reno and WUZZ 94 107. Of course, started this new YouTube channel and not really sure what I'm going to do with it. Going to try, some different things, kind of, give you a taste of what, what I'm all about off the radio and on video here. Going to do some album reviews like I'm going to do right now, and who knows what else. Some ridiculous things. I really don't know. This is kind of just an experiment to see where this goes, but I thought it'd be cool to expand the universe that is me from the radio to YouTube. So like I said, we'll see how it goes, and I don't know what sort of intro this is going to have, what sort of graphics it's going to have. It's just kind of really me just playing around and having fun with it, try to enjoy it, and maybe down the road we'll actually have something decent as far as graphics and intros and stuff like that. But as of right now, I really don't know till I edit this video and see what comes of it. But at any rate, as I said, today's video I'm going to do an album review because we just got this new album, Rush's new album, Clockwork Angels. Talked to the guys from Roadrunner Records. They sent us some here to the station, which we're probably going to be giving away hopefully sometime close to when the concert is down in Pittsburgh on September 11th on WUZZ 94 and 107. So looking forward to that. But this album, it's just a great new album from Rush. Of course, this is their first studio album since, what was it, Snakes and Arrows, and that was a good album. But this one, really, for my money, they went back to their progressive roots. It sounds like a lot of the stuff sounds like a lot of early Rush, and it's a very cool conceptual album. There's a whole story behind it. Each song really continues the story, and if you look into the liner notes before the lyrics to each song, there's a little piece of the story which you can read, and then the song after that kind of goes along with what that piece of the story is talking about. And a very cool concept. It's about a young man who lives, the simple small town life, I suppose, and dreams of bigger things, and decides to go off and find his way in the world, and has all these adventures and sees all these great things, and then towards the end of his life realizes that the only thing that matters is leaving a legacy of love and respect, which a very cool story. And I don't know the author's name. Maybe I'll put it in the comments or something like that below, but the science fiction author has decided that he's going to well, not decided, but they planned that he's going to write a novelization of the Clockwork Angels album. So that should be pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to read it. I like to read. Don't know if that story is going to captivate me, but at least musically, it's a very cool story, and a lot of very cool songs on the album. Of course, it starts out with the one we've been playing on was Caravan, which was the first single off the album. That and BU2B was another one that was released. I don't think we played it on WUZZ, but it's another cool song, and followed by Clockwork Angels, which is it's a pretty decent song. It's a good rocker. It's a good title track. The Anarchist was one of the ones that really grabbed me when I first listened to the album. The Anarchist is the first song that realized, like, man, that's a badass song. So again, a lot of these songs, the titles may not make sense, but once you get into the story and read the liner notes and all that behind the album, you'll understand what it's a little more about. Carnies, another good song. I love the line in Carnies, which you think it's about carnies, and fair time. That's just made me think of that. But there's a very cool line in Carnies that it really kind of grabbed me. The line that says, "Sometimes the angels punish us by answering our prayers." One of my favorite lines out of the album. A lot of good lines out of this album. Of course, it goes on to Halo Effect, which is kind of a love song, an anti-love song, more of a breakup song, and a lot of cool stuff in that. 7 Cities of Gold. Probably, I don't want to say I have a least favorite song on the album, because I think every song is good. Every song rocks, but 7 Cities of Gold, it's the one that really lyrically didn't have anything that I could connect with, so to speak, but still a great song. And then comes my favorite song on the album, The Wreckers, which is just it's maybe not old school Rush. Maybe old school Rush meets stuff from Counterparts and Roll the Bones, and maybe even Little Snakes and Arrows. But definitely that newer Rush sound. And then Headlong Flight, which when we started playing that on WUZZ, that's the song that made me say, this is old school Rush. This is the old school progressive Rush from back in the late 70s and early 80s. And awesome song, a nice 7-minute 20-second song, so you can't go wrong there. Then wrapping up the album, it's BU2B2, which is just a little 1 minute. It's not even 1 minute 30 seconds, but it's kind of a continuation of BU2B. And like I said, a lot of the songs, are just the continuation of the story, which you really got to get into to kind of understand what it's about. But Wish Them Well, the second to last track on the album, which is a pretty cool concept. You don't even have to know the story to like this song, because it's about, you got people in your life that you're upset with, you're holding grudges, and sometimes you just gotta wish them well and be done with it. Which I think a lot of people can relate to, and a very cool song. And then it wraps it all up with The Garden, which is, it's a slower song, but still it's that, good message of, no matter what's happened in life, no matter where you've been, whatever, the most important thing is leaving a legacy of love and respect. And that's a very cool message to wrap up the album. But check it out, the new album from Clockwork Angels, or actually the new album from Rush, Clockwork Angels. It's out in stores now. It's been out for a while now. We're just now getting some copies here at WUZZ. But you're going to love it. If you like Rush, you're going to love this album. And as I said, I can't remember, like I said, the science fiction author going to be doing a novelization of the album as well, which should be pretty cool. If you like to read science fiction, I'm sure it's going to be great, because the story that goes along with it, like I said, the little bits and pieces of story before each song, it's interesting. It's set in I probably should have prefaced this all by saying that it's set in kind of like an alternate universe, kind of maybe distant future, some sort of thing like that. But the imagery in the songs and in the stories, little snippets of story that you get, really paint a cool picture. And another thing about the album, not just the music that's cool, but a lot of the artwork inside of the CD sleeve is very cool. And hopefully I'll be able to post some of the I can't show it here because you just can't see it, but hopefully I'll be able to post some of the artwork on this video as well, which is very cool. And again, just furthermore telling of the story behind Clockwork Angels. So I love this album. It was very cool to get a copy of this and just enjoy it as much as I have, and hopefully you'll pick up a copy and enjoy it as well. Like I said, we'll probably be giving some away here on WUZZ the week before the Rush show in Pittsburgh, coming up on September 11th. And if you're in the Northwest PA area or Northeast Ohio and you can pick up WUZZ, be listening for that, and check it out. A sweet new album from Rush. As I said, this is going to be an album review, so I don't know how well I did as far as reviewing it. It's really hard to go into too much detail, but because the story's so involved and so in depth. But hopefully that gives you an idea of what the album's about. And if I were to rate this, definitely I would say at least 4 out of 5 stars, maybe 4.5 out of 5 stars. I don't want to get too, 7.93, but simply enough, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Definitely an album worth picking up, as I said, especially if you're a Rush fan. So thanks for watching the video. Like my YouTube channel. It's Planet Reno 86, I believe. Check out my YouTube or my Facebook fan page at facebook.com/Renoholics, and I do have a Twitter account. Don't tweet all that much, but it's Reno_WUZZ. So until next time, until we do something else with this this whole big experiment, hey, peace out. I can't believe I just said peace out. Wow. Have a great one. All I know is it's